Hello everybody, so let me show you now what I used for the Cisco Encore exam. First and foremost, I went to the cisco.com page for the 350 401 Encore, and then I went straight here, review exam topics, and here you can see all the topics that are gonna be included in the exam. What I would do is I would print out all of this, and then I would focus some extra configuration on the ports where you see configure. So if we go to, let's see here where we can see configure here. So configure and verify data path virtualization technologies. So make sure to configure VRFs, JRE, and IPsec tunneling. And let's see here, we have something more here. If we go to infrastructure maybe, we have configure and verify, common spanning tree. So mark that also. So check all these configure parts and lab them up. So every part that you see configure. And the rest you can watch on ine.com and combine with the book to get the extra information and knowledge. And same here, you have span, IPSLA, describe Cisco DNA Center. So, and also security here, you have a lot of configure and verify. And this part is useful for the VLC. So for this one, spin up a VLC on your EVE-NG or GNS3, or you just simply do a instance, a dcloud lab. I will share everything in the description, but for this part, you can go there and try to configure .1x, WebAuth, pre-shared key, and so on and so forth. All right, automation. This part was a big thing for me because I was new with automation. I was new with Python. I had some basic knowledge, but not enough to pass this exam. So I had to not only know the basics, as it says here, I actually dug a little bit deeper and did labs with Visual Studio Code. So I went here. I got a lot of so let me see if I can find the files. As you see here, I have a lot of files with JSON scripts. So I have them converted from JSON to Python and so on and so forth. So that is very important that you lab it up here and test it. The good thing is that a lot of these labs can actually be configured here. So if we go to my EVE-NG place here, let me just take a CSR 1000 and I connect to my network here so that I can reach it from my laptop. So it's gonna take a little bit of time for it to start up, but once it's up, I will show you how we can reach it and how we can do some labs. So this part here was the JSON and Python, use Visual Studio Code, ChatGPT to understand, and then you have the rest of them which are gonna be used with the INE videos and so on. Now, REST API didn't work so good with me because I had some issues authorizing to the Cisco DNA Center that they have, the free test. So instead I was doing it towards my iOS XE, which worked actually great. So let me see if I have Postman here. All right. As you see here, I have the RESTconf folder here for iOS XE. This can be found if you Google. I can actually paste that in the description. But just a little bit quick on information here. So as you see, we can put my host here, and I send the commands uh, towards the host, and then I view the response. All right, I think you got the gist here. Let's go to, yeah, so the REST API, as I said, you can configure this iOS XE, which is here. You can configure it so that it can be reached from your computer, and then you can send RESTconf commands towards iOS XE, and you can view the response codes and yeah, the configuration, the JSON response, and so on and so forth. So this was of big help. This is really recommended. And EEM applets are supported on this iOS XE, so that's great. And this is once again information that you'll have to get from the videos or something else. If you want me to dive deeper into the topics and show you what I did on each section, like how did I lab VRF, or how did I book a lab on DNA Center, how did I configure and verify netconf restconf, how did I send commands via REST API to the iOS XE. If you want that, I can do that on another video. So thanks guys for watching. Bye.